Procter & Gamble moving lower in the pre-market. Quarterly earnings in line, revenue slightly above consensus. Company did raise their full-year sales guide as it deals with rising costs. Earlier on Squawk, CEO John Moeller was asked about the chances of a recession. Here's his response.
Things actually look pretty good. If we look across the world, let's assume that China does recover. The U.S. economy continues to be strong. Demand for our products continues to be strong. Our markets continue to grow. Consumption continues to grow. The developing markets have been fairly resilient through all of this. Europe is a bit of a question, obviously Eastern Europe, but also Western Europe, depending on what happens in the energy markets, et cetera. But you put all that together, and it doesn't look, honestly, horrible.
Taking 10 points of price, Jim.
Right. Now, if the futures were up, the stock would be up $4. When you listen to him, what he's saying is that the costs are coming down, but they've not lowered prices. Where there is trade down, they've traded down from one kind of Procter product to another. I think the supply chains that he doesn't think are easing actually are easing, but I'm not. Who am I to say that he doesn't know about those? But they're easing for most companies, for the PepsiCos, for the Coca-Colas. So all this is, David, leaving me sanguine now. My trust owns it. We owned it forever.
All right, but
it's like, okay,
the organic sales up 5%.
What's the matter with that?
Nothing. But volumes were down 6%.
Okay,
is that an issue? Some weakness in grooming, fabric, and home.
Well, you know what? I mean, I look at these, and I say they go up and down and up and down. And I used to really fret if I saw grooming weakness. Say, uh-oh, that's the beginning of. No, I mean, Procter's a dividend aristocrat that does quite well over time, and you get periodically these chances.
Right.
And for the people at home, it's a terrific idea. Own it for the club. I'll tell people to buy it at $140, $135. But look, this is a really great American company that's growing organic volume, and
they raised their organic sales growth estimates for this year to between 4% and 5%. I think
had they lowered it
3 to 5%.
Right. Had they lowered it, I would say, listen, it's going to 125. But they raised it. It's, to use Mike Wilson's comment, it's empirical.
Yep, left the EPS guide unchanged and actually lowered their guide for currency headwinds.
I thought that was terrific in currencies. They were being very conservative on currency. The other thing I would say is that I wish he had spent more time talking about what goes into his product. Like when you buy a razor, David, and you have to get the chainsaw out or the hacksaw in order to be able to get through the plastic.
Yes,
stuff.
yeah, that plastic stuff.
That stuff's all going down in price. I actually thought at one point he would talk about pilferage and talking about how when you try to buy something at Walgreens, you press a button, and 5 minutes later, somebody comes by and
opens the drawer for you.
They don't have that.
Right.
I can get it from Amazon quicker than I get it from Walgreens. So, I mean, I just think that's their business is doing quite well. I was surprised organic was up 5. I thought it would be up 3, 4. I never want to see any. They have a lot of divisions. I never want to see one division down, but it's pretty much they never all go up at the same time.